Think you should. I mean, I really think you should. Yeah. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a tutorial with the new Natasha Denona Star Palette, so let's jump in. I'm using this shade Diadem. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It's just a matte gray shade, and I'm using this on the outer V of my eye. I'm not sweeping it all the way in. I'm focusing it really on the outer V. This is like a pretty quick, easy tutorial, but it's a little bit different. So once you get that down, then I decided to use a base because these Natasha shadows can be hard to apply. So I'm putting the Dose of Colors. This is the base eye duo on my lid. You can use like a glitter glue or glitter adhesive, anything you have on hand. And then I'm going into Galaxia, I think that's how you'd say it. So this shade is really chunky, has a lot of fallout. I was switching brushes trying to figure out how to apply it, so it was a little bit tough to work with. Then I went in with Polaris, which is a little bit more gold, and I'm applying this on the outer corner, and this one applied a lot easier. So they do have a lot of fallout and they are kind of hard to work with. They're really pretty, but you just have to be patient with them. Sometimes I try using my finger or certain brushes, but I did that on the outer half of my eye, just kind of blended the two together so it was like a seamless kind of silvery gold lid. And then I'm just cleaning up any that had kind of gotten to my crease. Now I'm going to do a wing. So the eyes look really unfinished right now, but they'll come together after I do the wing. This is kind of like backwards from what I usually do. So I did a wing on my eye, and now I'm going into Earth, which is a matte brown shade, and I'm using a really small pencil brush, and I'm going to draw a line into my crease, almost like a little half cut crease, but not super perfect. And then I'm going to blend it out really lightly so it's pretty intense, but it's not harsh. So I went in with this brush, I can't remember the name, I'll put it in the description bar below, but I used this to blend it out and make it a little bit softer, but still kind of had that cut crease vibe. It's not a cut crease, I don't know how to describe it, but that's it. It's super easy. So I'm popping on some lashes. I just wanted something different, and usually I drag my crease color all the way in, so I just want to do something different, a little bit easier. So now I'm going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is like, I use this lately and I'm like, why have I not been using this? It's like holy grail. I feel like if you have pores or anything that concealer kind of grabs or settles in, this is a great one. And you see me here cleaning up my wings and just making sure I have a sharp line underneath. And I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender as I usually would. It just blends so like seamlessly, and I feel like it just looks so flawless. So it's something I hadn't used in a few months, and when I got it out again, I was like, wow, like why have I stopped using this? I'm using the shade Custard, by the way. And I also bring it in a little bit more to slim my nose. And then I'm going to set that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I'm going to do the baking under my eyes. I'm just going to focus it under my eyes, and again you'll see me kind of bringing it in towards the nose. That really slims the nose. I'm also going to use the same sponge and just stipple it all over my face just to really lock in the foundation. It gives you a really flawless finish, and I just think it makes your makeup last all day. Now I'm going to go in with my contour kit. This is the Tarte contour kit. Love it. It's literally holy grail. I can't stop using it. And I'm using a new brush that I really like from Japanesque. I will link it down below, but I just feel like it's a really nice brush for contouring. It makes it so it's not too sharp. And I'm going to wipe away all of that powder that I had baking under my eyes, and you see it just looks really seamless and just really flawless, which is what you want, obviously. So I'm going to go into the Desi Danger and Morphe palette, and I've been loving these mattes, and I'm using my beauty blender to really bake the sides of my nose. This is going to just kind of enhance my nose contour even more. And then I'm going to go back in there, and I'm also going to use this to highlight. I love this palette. It's super affordable and it's so pretty. I wet my brush before I go in, and I'm mixing the pink and the light gold, and you can see it just picks up beautifully, and it's like a light pink highlight. I'm going to put a little bit down the center of my nose, and then I decided to forego the blush today. I'm going to use MAC Give Me Sun sort of as a blush. I never do that, but I felt like my eyes had so many colors going on, I didn't want it to look too like carnival-y. So I cleaned up under my contour with the Desi Danger Morphe palette. And now I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay glitter liner. This is in Distortion. this tutorial was all over the place. I just kept adding stuff because I just felt like it was missing something. Love these liners. I'm just adding it on that silvery shade from Natasha Denona and just sweeping it in, but I'm not going to go like all the way into the crease. You'll just see it's kind of on the inner corner of my eye, and I felt like it just gave it a beautiful pop. And now I'm going to wipe away that powder that I was baking with around my nose, and we're going to go back into the Desi Danger Morphe palette again, and I'm going to use this pink as my inner corner highlight. So I just wet this brush and I'm just going to pack this on the inner corners. I just like that we have a lot of pastel colors kind of and little like chrome metallic shades. So now I'm going to take Earth, that same color we used in the crease, and I'm just going to sweep this on my lower lash line. I'm using a rose gold brush from Morphe. I will have it linked down below. But this is pretty simple. I'm just going to sweep it on my lower lash line pretty tight to the lash line just to give me some definition, and then I'm going to go back into the palette with this lighter shade, which is called Titania, and I'm going to sweep that out and kind of blow it out a little bit. This is just like a light tan shade, so I'm just blowing out just a little bit so it's not so stark or harsh. And then I'm going to go in with some white liner as I usually would. I feel like it just makes your eyes pop. And I'm going to apply some mascara on the lower lash line and blend my lashes in as well. And then we're going to move on to the inner corner of the eyes. I wanted to go back in with that glitter and just apply a little bit on the lower lash line just to tie in the look. I don't know, I felt like it just gave it a really pretty kind of pop. So then I'm going to line my lips with my Balsam Fatou lip liner, and my hair is looking like freaking Beyonce. Like I saw these clips and I was like, no. It's crazy, like without all my makeup on, I just look crazy. So I put my lip liner on, and then I put my lip stain on, and now I'm going in with this Nude Kate lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury, which is freaking stunning. First time using it, fell in love. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of Chanel Mica gloss, and that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I think you should. I mean, I really think you should, yeah. Aren't you glad to meet me?